So it's girls trip time. Me, my cousin, and my sister took a road trip to Atlanta, Georgia. And let me tell y'all, I really need this break. I have been momming so much and I really needed some time away from my kids. But as a mother, the first thing I'm doing is thinking, what did I forget or what did I not do before we left? But anyways, here we are. We made it to Atlanta in about 11 and a half hours and it was a pretty cool little drive. We got a nice little 2-bed suite at the Starling Hotel. And let me tell you something. The first thing that pissed us off was the fact that the parking was $75 a day. We were not aware of that before we got there, but hey, it's neither here nor there, so we had to pay for it. And our hotel was really nice, and we had a few little celebs that were in the hotel as well. There was also a prom going on, and they had a wedding. It was a lot of stuff going on, but before we get our weekend started, baby, I had to crack open a bottle of wine. You know, your girl haven't been drinking for some time, so this was a treat for me. The first thing we did was go by Ponce City Market. It was pretty empty because it was still pretty early when we went in there, but they had some really nice treats, and the little setup was pretty cool. The next thing we did out there was go to the MLK house and to his church and to his museum. We sat down for a while. We went to his church and just pay homage because it was also the anniversary of his death. So they did talk to us a little bit about his story, and we just sat and enjoyed being in his church. Now it's time for the concert, baby. And let me tell y'all something about this Millennium Tour. And that was the best decision ever, was to go see the Millennium Tour in Atlanta. That was a 4-hour concert. When I say they had not only the headliners, but they had so many ATL people hop out on their stage, we had so much fun. And then after that, we went on to brunch the next day at Mosa. It was a pretty cool little restaurant. It was really cute. You know, us Houstonians, we used to pretty stuff like this. So this wasn't just, wow to me. But it was a real cute little spot for us to get dressed up, go out and eat some food. And that food was pretty decent. Don't get me wrong. Atlanta, I'm not going to say that food is bad, but it ain't as good as ours, But the next day, we went to Lenox Mall just to do some shopping, see some sights, go look at some houses and stuff like that. And your girl had to pick up a few things from Bath and Body Works. We also went by the Trap Museum, which is TI's, and that was pretty cool going in and seeing all the different things inside of there. We took some pictures, saw some room setups, and saw some different things up in there. It was pretty cool. We also went by the Skyline Park, which was at Ponce City Market. We just sat up there, chilled and vibed. And we also ate at V12, which is Quavo's restaurant. It's pretty cool, but the food had me sick. When I say after I ate that food, I was so sick. I kid you not. And then we had a club in our hotel as well. And on the way home, we had to go by Billy's.